Good morning. Welcome to day 50 of the Index Card a Day Challenge. Not too many more days to go on this challenge. I can't believe that we have made it through. Here's yesterday's card. Here's our stack. All right, I've got a few things out, not much, but before we get started, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to check this paper out. I know it's messy, but that's the whole point. It's just been a drop paper I've been doodling on. I started off making this without saying anything, and then people started commenting, so I finally explained it to you. And then I showed you where the newest editions were yesterday. And now I'm gonna give you a chance. What's the new edition today? Haha, that'll tell me if you've been paying attention. Have you been watching? If you haven't, it's okay. But there's some that actually are here pretty often, and they might notice the new edition. I can think of a couple people that will probably notice. All right, you let me know in the comments the newest addition to this page. This is really dirty. I kind of wish it was on a fresh page now because I wouldn't mind keeping this, even though the back is something that we plan on doing something with, but that's okay, we can make another one. What have I got today? Let me see. I pulled out distress paint. I hope that it's kind of transparent. That's what I'm hoping. And I have a piece of statement. This is the top portion of a carbonized statement that I used to use when I worked for my dad. And all the information on it's old, long gone. He's long gone. I want to use some of this area here. So I pulled the top portion. The bottom portion's yellow. And then I have two stencils. I kept the garbage from some little round paper clip. Actually, it's called paper pog clips. It was just little round circles that were paper, and I punched them all out. I don't even know where they went. I don't know what I used them for, but I use this as a stencil now. So if you keep some of the stuff that your supplies come in, some of it can be used as a stencil. So that's what this is for. And then I have a stencil that's by Dilutions. It's called Staggered Brickwork, and the numbers around it is what I was interested in. And that's all I have. So I'll have to go digging for something once I get further along. So what I want to do first is put the paper on my card and just get me some lines. And this will be my background. I'm going to take my China marker. This is a black China marker, and I want to write on my card. And I'm just going to write some figures on my paper. Okay, I just wrote some numbers. And I wrote a little scribbly mark, a phrase that maybe my dad would write, or I would write on a statement like building materials or something like that. And I kind of scribbled his name and things like that, just for fun. Oh, and this was here from the other day. I was thinking about using that, but I didn't. It's kind of a flub card. Okay, so I want my stencils now. I think I want the circles first. And I'm going to take my distress ink and I'm going to see if it's transparent or not. I don't remember. Yeah, these are transparent. All right, I'm just going to start filling in my circles with the different colors. Whatever color suits my fancy. All right, let's check it out. See how it looks. I think that's super cute. That'd be a cute index card. By that I mean like in a kit that you buy and you actually use as a file card. the ones that have the little tab on it to mark what's going to be behind that tab. That'd be cute as a set. I was looking through this magazine that I've told y'all about that I use as a glue book. These papers I take out of the magazine and use as something to put down on my table to catch the glue. And occasionally I'll go through and get words and sentences, and I was looking through it for some words. The sentence says, I think it does add up. And that's going to be perfect on here. So I'm going to cut that out while I'm thinking about the card, and then I'll come back. And I'm thinking about using my, I doodled another little girl today, and I was thinking about putting her on there. I'm going to cut this out and I'll come back, and I might use this flower today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it makes the cut. Flower is really calling to me today to be on this card, so I'm going to put it on the card. I can't decide about the number stencil now. I might add that on after I get everything else on, but I think I want to put the flower down. The question is, do I want to go around my circles first with Stabilo and bring those out? Maybe I do. Let's do that first. I'm going to go ahead and put my stencil back down. Should have done this before I pulled it up, but I wasn't thinking I was going to. I was thinking about putting some more stuff on top of these, but they're just so cute. I love them this way. That's probably good enough. I'm just going to go around the circles with my Stabilo. Stabilo is going inside the color just a little bit, and I'm going to work with that by bringing the water in and pulling it to the edge. That's a Stabilo all, in case you don't know what this is. Writes on everything. I'm going to wet my paintbrush. I like that. So I'm going to let this dry for a second, and then I'm going to glue this stuff down. While I was waiting for this to dry, I took another piece of my tissue paper that has black scribbles, and I found one that fit her better. And I just glued it down, and now I'm going to just cut her out away from the paper. And this is on an index card too, so I use my index cards that don't work out so well for other projects, so this one's going on another index card. I love the paleness of this flower in contrast with the circles, so I don't think I'm going to do anything to the flower. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. As soon as I say that, as I'm saying that, I pick up my pencil and start doing stuff, so you can't trust me, so don't believe me when I tell you that. I really wanted to bring this stencil into it. I think what I'll do is I'll test out the stencil on some tissue paper, and that way I can see what it'll look like, because the tissue paper is transparent for the most part, and then I can lay it down and see. Okay, I brought some tissue paper and some deli paper, and this deli paper has some remnants of some other stuff we've done on here, so I'm going to try both and see what I think. I've got some black paint. It's just Lamp Ebony Black by Americana, and a sponge, and I put a little bit of black paint on my plate. This is the deli paper. My goal was to see if I wanted it on the card itself, but I might just leave it on the paper. And this is the tissue paper. I don't think I need the one with the colors on it because it kind of detracts, and I don't really need that on here, so we'll save that for something else. I like that. I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to leave it on the paper just because I like it. And because it's a tissue paper, I'm going to use my fluid matte medium. Okay, while that's drying, I think I want to bring the pencil back in and just go around the girl a little bit. And I think I might go around the flower with the Stabilo. This tissue paper is not disappearing into the background very much because there's not a lot in the background for it to disappear into, but I still like the way it looks, so I'm going to go with it. All right, I'm going to go around the flower with the Stabilo and a wet paintbrush, and then I think I'll be done. Okay, I like that. I think that's all I'm gonna do. This was a fun little card to do. I just love playing with the circles and the China marker, and I love the little doodle girls. They make me happy. I like to do those as much as I like to do the blueberry girls. All right, I thank you for being here, and I hope you have a really great whatever it is. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. But the first thing I want to do is find my doggone card. Where does it go? There, no, it's gone again. Can you guys? All right, one of y'all's playing tricks on me. Seriously, I have lost the card. I just had it. I just wrote it down. Oh, it's under my coffee. Okay, a few deep breaths. Start over. If I put this at the end of the video and y'all don't notice, then I'm just wasting my time here. Okay,